Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. We're going to do a general love reading. Let's tap into your person's energy. We're going to see what they're currently feeling towards you. And we'll get some tarot to get some clarity and any advice that Spirit might have for you. It is a general reading, you guys, so don't force the shoe to fit. If it does not resonate, there'll be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate the support. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining the team. Ooh, y'all, I need some new sage. I'm really trying to hold this one together. But we're going to use it all up. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's see what I'm trying not to set the house on fire. Let's see what your person is currently feeling towards you. What is the collective's person currently feeling towards them? Current energy, please. Ooh, I've been feeling like really I was on live today on TikTok, which, by the way, if you want to join my TikTok live, I do sign on Mondays and Fridays at 8 a.m. Eastern time. I do free live readings, one-card readings on there. We kind of like sip our coffee together, your tea, so bring that with you. We start our morning together. But yeah, what was I saying about that? Why did I even bring that up? Oh. In today's live, my throat chakra kept messing up, and also I had like an energy of like anxiety, nervousness. So I don't know if there's something that you're needing to speak up about, some sort of communication. I just saw 222 on a timer. So you may need to speak something up about something that you've been feeling or holding in, maybe. Okay, loss, grief, sorrow, and pain. So I feel like there's something causing either you a lot of pain or your person. They've been suppressing some sort of grief or pain. Maybe they haven't expressed to you what could be causing the energy of loss. Like, I don't know. Okay, we'll get some more. Let's see. Euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, and laughter. And drifting. I feel like you're really just focusing on the things that bring you joy, things that, bring you happiness, fulfillment. I do feel like you're almost detaching from the situation, whoever you're connecting to. It just feels like you have almost grew apart or drifting or disconnected from the connection and started to focus on your own happiness, started to focus on whatever brings you joy. And I feel like your person is seeing that. I feel like your person is seeing how you are really just focusing on pouring into you, however that may be. And it's almost the more you do that, I'm seeing the Ace of Cups in my third eye. It's like the more you pamper yourself, the more you do things that bring you complete like happiness and fulfillment, the more you detach from the situation, from the more you detach from your person, because it's like you're realizing how you are able to almost bring yourself this energy of passion, this energy of desire. Like, it's almost like you're loving yourself. You're learning to love yourself. You're learning to go after the things that bring you that fire, the passion. I also feel like this is giving an energy of this is what you make your person feel inside, but maybe they haven't expressed it to you. there's a back and forth energy for some reason that I'm picking up. It's like you are in this I feel like you step in, or you evolved, or you are stepping into this energy where you're just like, you know what, I'm going after what I want. You're almost tapping into that. I'm hearing the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Like you're just honestly just going after the things that bring you complete wish fulfillment, whether it is by yourself, right? Like if you're going out, you're dating yourself, you're buying yourself flowers, you're taking yourself, like, yeah, taking yourself out on dates, like you're taking yourself shopping, you're taking yourself on, like, yourself on vacation. It's you're letting go of the things that are almost like have either left you out in the cold, or your person is starting to feel like you're leaving them out in the cold because of how much you are starting to focus on yourself, right? Like I feel like you're not waiting around for anyone to bring this happiness or this joy. It's like if you want something, you go and get it. You're not waiting for anyone to show up with it. And I feel like the more you do that, the more you love yourself in that way, I feel like the more your masculine, like, it almost stresses them out. You see this person is smoking, your person could like to smoke maybe. It's like they like this about you, but it also stresses them out because it's like, damn, like, am I good enough for for the collective? Am I good enough for the divine feminine? Am I good enough for him, right? Like, am I good enough? um can I bring them that same happiness and passion that they feel for themselves? I also feel like this masculine energy, for some of you, you're stepping into that passionate, driven energy, like you're getting ready to take action, maybe towards something, that a project or something that really makes you, that fulfills you. I don't know if this is a project, a job, career, an idea maybe that you've been working on. But I do feel like the energy that you find yourself in is like your masculine realizes, like, that's how they feel about you. They feel this passion, they feel this desire, they feel like this chemistry, the chemistry between the two of you, that you bring so much like happiness and joy and laughter into this your masculine's life. Like I feel like you, like I said, it just feels like a very back and forth energy. Like they admire this about you, but it also stresses them the fuck out. And it could be because they feel like they're falling deeply in love with you, with like who you are at your true essence. It's almost like they feel like they're getting addicted to your energy, like they want to be around it. You've sparked some sort of fire in this masculine that it's like it's stressing them the fuck out. It's like I don't feel like they've ever felt the feelings that they're feeling towards you. They're infatuated, and it's almost like it scares them. It's because it was very unexpected. They were not expecting for you to be someone that would show up in this energy. I don't know, maybe this part, your masculine or your person was used to dealing with very superficial connections, right? Barriers, separation, space, and distance. You and your person could be at a distance from each other, or you can be in separation. For others of you, like I was saying, that's what I was picking up. I just feel like they were possibly in connections where they kept their guards up, their barrier. I'm picking up on that Nine of Wands energy where they could have held, kept themselves at a superficial level. And with you, with this nourish and energy, I just feel like you showed up with this I'm picking up that, like, that bubbly, upbeat energy where you tend to look at the positive side of things, where you are very self-disciplined or self-driven. You go after the things that you say you want to go after it, right? Like I feel like you have a very good balance between your masculine and your feminine energy. And right now you could be in your masculine energy, where you're taking action towards those goals, you're going after your dreams. And this has your masculine looking at you in a way where it's like, damn, like she's a beauty and a beast. I'm hearing she's beauty and a beast. Like she can, she can sit pretty, but she can also doesn't mind getting down and dirty. I don't know what that's for somebody. I don't know what that is, but um it's like you make this person feel very comfortable. The way you show up, you're very balanced. Like I said, your feminine and your masculine energy are so balanced that it feeds their soul, it feeds them. And this almost has scared, I'm hearing like scare them or shock them, shock them back to life. Shock, something about shocking. I don't know why I'm picking that up. What is, yeah, let me get some more. See, withdrawn. So they pulled away. They pulled away because it shocked this person. It shocked that were not expecting to like you or to feel how they feel towards you. Especially like if you guys have been in separation, or there's been like some space between you guys, whether it's energetic or if it's like physical space, like distance. I feel like there still has been a way for you to maintain like this spark between the two of you, or you guys have kept this spark even with distance. I'm picking up like on a long distance relationship. And maybe not even, you guys might not be in a relationship yet. Maybe you guys are just like in the beginning stages or the talking stages, and maybe there was like distance that occurred in the process, or there's an energy of separation. But even through the separation, it feels like the spark, the fire kept burning, or the fire keeps burning. Even when your person tries to pull away, or they like feel withdrawn, it's like that fire continues to burn. And they want this new beginning with you, like they want a new start. It feels like they want this like fresh, it's almost like a fresh start, almost in a way where they're now going to be showing up like their true authentic self, like you have. Not that they've been fake, right? It's just that they've been confused. They didn't expect for them to feel how they feel towards you. Especially this is like maybe time has passed between the two of you. Like I don't know if you guys separated, and maybe they thought like, maybe this was something that was going to die out. Maybe they've been spending a lot of time alone, and they're realizing like it doesn't matter how much the distance, how much the separation, how much the time that has gone by. It's like they're noticing and they're realizing that the fire hasn't died down, right? And I think that's exactly what's stressing them out, is the fact that maybe they expected for the separation or the distance to maybe break y'all apart or just drift apart, and it hasn't happened. And it hasn't happened. And because they're not used to this, they know they're getting ready. They need to confess how they feel. They need to confess exactly how they feel. What I saw, something happen unexpectedly. Something is going to be shocking, either for you when this masculine or your person confesses how they feel. They unveil how they're, it's concealing. Look, concealing. They could have been running away from their destiny. Like they didn't. It's almost like they know. They know that you guys are meant to be together, like that y'all are destined to be together. Because I'm picking up the Wheel of Fortune energy with this consequences. And I feel like it's more so like not a consequence, like it can be a cause, of course, like cause and effect, right? But I just feel like there was some sort of like karmic cycle that your person had to close out, whether it was within themselves, right? Like they didn't, maybe this was somebody that was used to doing life alone, being single, not, open to relationships. But I'm hearing, what goes up must come down. So I don't know. I don't know why I just thought of that. Why? Why? What goes up must come down. The wheel cycles. This is like a new cycle for your person. So yeah, they could have been running away from their emotions. They could have also had to let go or walk away, release karmic situations, relationships, friendships, just ways of maybe even thinking, right? Like hiding how they truly felt. This is something that maybe they feel like you're letting go, or that you're creating even more distance between them because they haven't expressed how they truly feel. And instead of them expressing it, the more and more you focus on your own happiness and success and laughter and your passions, the more the distance grows, it feels like. And I feel like they know this, which is why I feel like they're getting ready to confess how they feel, because they don't want to lose you. They know that if they don't speak up, if they know that they keep running, that that you will walk away. And the craziest that part is that, for you, I don't know if this person comes off as very lustful, or it's just that infatuation or that passion and fire that you guys have for each other. It's like they may confuse that, or you may feel like they may only want that, but in reality it's like they do want that, something deeper, something more meaningful. But they're having to close these cycles, and maybe even just patterns that they've held on to for a long time, right? If they were used to living that single life, um the bachelorette life, it's like they're having to close out certain situations, maybe friends with benefit situations, or just emotional, um I'm hearing wounds, possibly wounds that they had to heal. Because I feel like this person understands like the depth of the connections that connection that y'all share, because I'm seeing spiritual connection here. So it does feel like they understand that there's this deep love or soulmate energy that y'all share. And the more they run, the more they see your fire burn, and the more they see your how your happiness makes them happy. It makes them fall even deeper. It makes them fall even deeper. But they're stressed. Somebody's stressed the fuck out. Somebody is stressed out because of everything that they're feeling. It's like an emotional, it's not necessarily a roller coaster. It doesn't feel like that. It more so just feels like it shocked them, right? Like it shocked your person. They didn't know the Ace of Swords. They didn't know that they didn't know that they were going to be able to connect with you in such a deep level, especially if you guys have been at a distance, right? Most long distance, while some long distance relationships tend to sometimes die out because of the distance. I feel like this relationship, look at the tower. I told y'all something is shocking. I feel like the more, even though there's been this distance between y'all, the more they've been drawn to y'all, to your energy, to you, to your essence. And I'm telling y'all, it's stressing them out. Poor things. Poor thing. They could be, they know they have to communicate. If you guys have been in no contact, because I just saw the hangman. So if things have been feeling like they were a stalemate, I do feel like they're getting ready to come in and communicate how it is that you actually make them feel, how you actually bring them happiness, joy, laughter, that you still make them feel like this passion and chemistry between you guys, even if you guys have, like I said, been at a distance. And I feel like this has taken a while. Like things have been possibly moving really slow with this person, because again, they were trying to understand, like, what is it that I'm feeling. I'm hearing that song again. Is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? That song, girl. But I cannot sing. I don't know what the fuck I just tried to do right there, but the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like they had to also like study you, examine you, see what you were about, scope you out, and it could have like been taken some time. Things were moving slow. What is this energy, Spirit? Can you give us some clarity? We have the Eight of Cups and the Justice. So somebody had to decide to walk away from a certain situation, or somebody did emotionally detach from something. I do feel like your person had to emotionally walk away from, like I said, either karmic connections, a karmic way of thinking, like a certain pattern, repetitive pattern, addictions, temptations, because they knew that things had to come into balance. You could be dealing with a Libra, but I do feel like there was your energy. I feel like your energy, I think I said that at the beginning of the reading, where it's like you're showing up as very balanced between your masculine and your feminine side, right? And because you are showing up like that, it's because you've emotionally detached and walk away from things, like you separated from the things that don't align with with your energy, with your values, your morals. I'm hearing truth. There's an energy of like, it's like you've accepted your truth, who you truly are, and that's exactly as how you're showing up. I'm also picking up like the Queen of Swords energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with court situations, legal matters. You could be receiving good news when it comes to that. But for others of you, I do feel like your person could find themselves in this energy of loss, pain, hurt, disappointment, because they see how you are. It's like you're not afraid to walk away from the things that don't bring you happiness, right? Or don't make you feel balanced, or things that don't show up as their true authentic self, right? It's you have no problem with creating distance, and maybe that's why there is distance between you and your person, because you feel like some things had to come, some things needed to balance out within the connection, emotionally, especially. What is the Justice? Let me get some more. Justice. Why so quiet? Empress. The Empress. Look at all these flowers. You could be buying yourself flowers, or you could be receiving flowers. And Judgment. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all could be dealing with some sort of legal matters, and the judge, like the outcome is going to be a positive outcome. It can bring a lot of abundance for some of you, prosperity, if there's like something to do with money, a money situation. But for others of you, I do feel like you're in your Empress energy. You're glowing, you're abundant, you whatever it is that you put your hands on, it turns into gold. You're just, look at her skin. She's glowing. She looks good. She's not stressed the fuck out. She's just like, attracting, open to receiving. And that's exactly what's stressing your masculine out. Like, I feel like that energy, the fact that you find yourself in such a confident and receptive energy, is like they know that type of energy attracts attention. So because they are at a distance from you, or if you guys are in separation, it does make them feel like they could lose you, or that you would emotionally detach from them. Because honestly, like, if you guys are at a physical distance and the emotional part is the only thing that you guys have to that connects you guys, I feel like if they're not being open emotionally, I feel like it's like, well, I already don't have you physically, then emotionally, I'm willing to walk away if that's what's going to bring balance into my life, right? If that's what's going to maintain the peace, if that's what's going to maintain the balance in my life. An Empress is not going to stick around for no bullshit, I can tell you that. I can tell you that. They're not. They're quick to call judgment on the situation and say, you know what, I don't belong here. The Star. Something about, I'm picking up heavy, like, stars. Something about the stars, or like the moon. You looking up at the sky. I'm picking up like heavy, what is it? The Alaskan, where is what is that called, you guys? The Northern Lights, is that what it is? The Northern Lights? Something like that? Is that what they're called, you guys? Let me know in the comments. I don't have my iPad over here. Somebody could be, if that someone's at a distance, maybe that's where they're at. I don't know, maybe they seem far away. Maybe you guys stay connected when you guys look at the stars. I don't know, something about the stars could be significant. But I do feel like your person does see you as someone who they look up to you. They look up to you because you are someone who moves with integrity, truth. You're also someone that you could be seen in the public eye. For some of you, like, you can have like a social media presence, and they see you, you're happy, you're doing what your purpose, what you were sent here to do. Heavy with that, the Star and the passion, the chemistry. I feel like you're focusing on your purpose, what you were sent here to do, and it's bringing you a lot of happiness and success, wish fulfillment. It also is helping you heal in a way where, again, you are willing to walk away from anything that takes away from that feeling. And I'm telling y'all, that's stressing them the hell out. That is stressing them out. And with the Temperance energy, I feel like it's just taken the time for them to heal, for them to have this spiritual awakening almost. Because we did see the Judgment, so maybe that's what they're working on. Maybe that separation had to happen so that they could, heal that part of themselves, especially if they were showing up in this pain or sorrow or grief energy where it's like, you triggered something in them to want to heal, to want to have this, spiritual growth. Something about space. The stars, space, astrology. I don't know. Something about the stars. I don't know why I picked up on the Northern Lights. The Two of Cups. I feel like you're this person's wish fulfillment. I feel like they could have prayed for, like, wished upon a star. They could have prayed for someone like you, like with the traits that you're showing up in. And I feel like they prayed for it, but they didn't expect for it to show up maybe how it's shown up. Or maybe you guys are very different. Like, you could be like from two different races, like ethnicities, or maybe they didn't, yeah, like you're still showing, I feel like you're showing up as a very pure energy. They just did not expect for it to show up the way it has. I feel like your masculine or your person is also trying to find the right words to say to you. Because they were not, again, it's a shock. They weren't expecting this. It's like they prayed for it and maybe they forgot about it, or they prayed for it and they just, sometimes when we pray for things, I feel like, we expect for them to look a certain way, but I do feel like in this situation, like it showed up and it looks nothing like how they expected, but the feeling that they were looking for is exactly what they're experiencing, which is what I feel like is stressing them out, right? Like I said, somebody is stressed out. I'm telling y'all, I can't make this shit up. They're smoking. They're like, they could be picking up like, I'm picking up on someone that's never smoked a cigarette in their life, and they're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette today because I'm stressed out. I do feel like that. Aww. It's like they can't deny what they feel towards you, right? Like you make them laugh, you make them feel like wanted, desired, safe, right? I feel like you show up, like I said, as your true authentic self. Therefore, I feel like this has triggered your masculine or your person to have to walk away from things that was creating some sort of barrier between the two of you. Ace of Wands, that's that passion energy. That's that chemistry. So heavy on the chemistry, you guys. And the Nine of Wands, what'd I say? The Nine of Wands, I was seeing in my third eye. That's that barrier energy. It's like, and I know I said something about, it's like they go back and forth. Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands. It's the 9 plus 10, the Ace is 10 of Wands. So like I said, they have like heavy burdens. Like they've carried something along for so long. They've carried emotional baggage, I'm hearing. And they've created some sort of barrier to protect themselves from love. And I feel like they made it, maybe they prayed, but then they didn't realize that there were parts of themselves that they were still protecting because they were still attached. What goes up must come down. So that just popped in my head again. So maybe that's exactly why, like they had to release 10 of Wands. They had to let go of that emotional baggage so they could have this new fiery beginning with you, new passionate beginning. This is good news as well coming in, new adventures. This is like a whole new beginning, and I think we did see that card in this deck where it says a new start. I'm hearing conserving. It's like they were conserving or preserving, holding in themselves. Say, okay, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Three of Swords. Heavy on the distance, like they could really be traveling right now, or that physical distance between the two of you. When I said something about the Alaskan, the Northern Lights, in my head I envisioned someone like on a cruise going through like the Alaskan or something like that, or on a boat, or I don't know why I envisioned that, but the fact that it's coming up, maybe someone is that literally at a distance from you. With the Three of Swords, that there's a lot of pain. Like I said, there's some emotional barriers that they know that they have to walk away from in order for them to show up as their true authentic selves, just like how you've been showing up. And the fact that you've been showing up like this has, like I said, it triggered them to put down their burdens, whatever was holding them back, whatever was trying to keep them trapped, or however they were keeping themselves trapped. It's like they're finding the words. 10 of Cups. I told y'all, happily ever after. I'm picking up that aquarium. Somebody could, maybe there's someone wanting to go to an aquarium. I don't know why I just picked up somebody could be like they when they speak or when they want something to say, it sounds like they're underwater, like they're you can't like you can hear them but you can't make out what they're trying to say, or that's how they feel because they're stuck in their head. Yes, Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, illusions, confusion, not knowing what to do. It's like they know what they want, but it's almost like the action of it. They go back and forth. They want to take action towards it, but then they hold themselves back because it's still that energy, the Nine of Wands, the energy of wanting to protect themselves. But they know you with you showing up as the High Priestess. It's like they know that you know what it is that they're going through. So maybe you're giving them that space so they can, take action. There's that Tower again, that shocking energy. It came to a shock. Like it all happened like very much so like unexpectedly. Like they did not realize or they didn't expect that they were going to feel like this for you, especially because I feel like you guys were very different in some way. It's like you guys mirror each other, like your feelings, your desires, your values, but how you show up in the physical could be very different. But I feel like you both show up very pure, like not, they maybe have difficulty speaking up like with their throat chakra, because I did pick this blue candle, so somebody's still having trouble with speaking up, clearly, because someone's trying to confess and they're stressing out about it. But that's because it's almost like that's what it is. It's like in the 5D, you guys have already connected, married each other, or somehow came into union. It's just that in the 3D, right, it just feels like your person almost is trying to understand how that looks in this world, right? Like they know what they feel for you. They know that they know that you're their person. They know that you're their soulmate. They know that with you they can have the happily ever after. It's just that maybe societal norms, possibly, maybe there's, like I said, beliefs, right? Beliefs that they may have that they're trying to work through or emotionally detach from. But I feel like they have been showing up as their true authentic self. Like the love that they have for you or the feelings that they have for you are true. Or they come with, this person comes with true intentions because of the white rose I'm seeing. Pure intentions. There's an energy of like a new start, new beginning, new cycle. Heavy on like listening to their intuition as well. Maybe you're someone that listens to your intuition. As the Empress, you're very intuitive, so I feel like that has also triggered your person to almost show up in this new, not new, but more so like vulnerable, right? I feel like because you are someone that has created some sort of like safe space for them, they feel like they could be vulnerable, or they should be, right? Because I feel like they're still working through that. They go back and forth. Look, round and round. It's patterns. I'm telling you, because they know they want to go the distance. They know with this 10 of Cups, it's like they're happily ever after, right? Like I said, they know that with you, they can build something long lasting. For some of you, you could be receiving flowers or roses. They could be sending you flowers or giving you your flowers. I'm hearing that. Maybe after a period of them processing like their feelings, like their how everything is like. I'm hearing that once the dust settles, once the smoke clears, once the smoke clears. All right, let me see. Message. I'm telling y'all, someone's on a cruise somewhere. Someone's on a boat somewhere. Someone is on travel somewhere. Maybe Alaska, or maybe they're seeing the Northern Lights. I don't know, but something about space or stars. Maybe they look up at the stars at night. Maybe when they're smoking, they're looking at the stars, trying to look for answers. The right words, looking for the right words. Flexible. Okay, 10. Something about the number 10. Something about the number 10. Heavy on the energy of them releasing things that they no longer serves them. For some of them, it could be addictions, like I said. Maybe addictions or temptations, whatever that may be, or karmic situations. All right, let me see. So we have flexible. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type. What did I say, y'all? I know I can't make this shit up. This card, something about y'all being opposites or different, maybe a different ethnicity, race, background, I don't know, cultural beliefs, or not cultural, maybe culture, yes, but also religious. Okay, it says you met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Oh, you guys, I love it when Spirit comes and brings together my words. Because, like I said, sometimes it makes no sense to me, but hey, when it comes together like that, I know that what I said made sense to somebody. But yeah, I do feel like there's an energy of you having to be flexible as well. And I feel like you have been. If you're showing up as like the Empress and someone who is balanced between your masculine energy and your feminine energy, I do feel like you are being flexible. You understand when someone is going through a cycle, a journey, right? Mending their own wounds and emotionally detaching from old patterns, right? Of ways of doing things, a way of doing things. And I do feel like your person, because the Ace of Wands is showing up, even though they're going back and forth, I do feel like the more you are willing to be flexible and bend and understand that, people are growing, people are going through their own personal healing journey, it helps them. It helps them grow, right? It helps them push. Sorry, y'all. I just got a message from my daughter's dad. No, maybe this person may want to have kids. I don't know. I take everything as a sign. For some of you, I feel like maybe your masculine is thinking about children. Maybe they never thought about children or having children, but they're being flexible. They're opening up to that idea, maybe. Because again, I feel like I'm picking up on someone that has lived their life like the single bachelorette life, And it's like they're learning to open themselves up to different ways of doing things, right? Whereas before maybe they thought that they were going to live their life a specific way, very bachelor, very bachelorette type. And maybe you have children, or maybe neither one of you have children, but now it's like, again, your energy, the way you're showing up it's opening them up to a different way of being, or accepting how the happiness can still come. It just may not look exactly how you thought it was going to look. Who knows? Okay, you guys, that's all I have. I hope that message gave you some clarity, some guidance, and I will talk to y'all soon.